Hey, what's up guys, it's Jin here. Today we're gonna go over 5 stretches that you can do to loosen your stiff back at home or to use as a mobility warm-up before your exercises or before you go on your run. I get this question very often at my clinic, whether I'm working with a sciatica patient, whether I'm working with a lumbar disc patient, or an athlete who goes into a hip hinge movement pattern quite often, or someone who sits in front of a computer at their desk all day. So this is something that you can definitely do at home. There's 5 stretches. You do need a table, but if you don't have a table, that's fine. You can use your couch or your bed, or you can just be on the floor on your mat. And for those of you who enjoy a little more challenge, I've added some variations to these stretches so you can actually learn how to have control throughout that range of motion rather than just stretching for mobility purposes. So here we go. All right, so this first exercise we're gonna try is called Windshield Wipers. So what we're gonna do is lay on our back, and with our upper body fixed, we're going to rotate our knees out to the left first, and then to the right. So that's 1. We're gonna go ahead and go again to the left, and to the right. So that's 2. We're gonna try to go for 2 sets of 10 here. And that's 3. And for those of you who want a little bit more of a challenge, what you can do is try to drive your back towards the mat by tucking your tailbone underneath you and compressing your abs. And what you can do is lift your legs and rotate out to the left. So same thing, except this time you're having your legs lifted off the mat. Most important thing to remember here is to have your back flat on the mat and not arching your back. So we'll go one more time. Our stretch number 2 is called open book exercises. So what you can do is keep your knees bent just like the first one. And you're gonna go ahead and lay on your side. Let's start on your left with your arms straight out. What you're gonna do is go ahead and rotate out to the other side, now with your upper body and your lower body fixed. So that's 1. Go again. We'll go 2. And it's important to remember to rotate with your head as well and follow that hand throughout the range. 3 and 4. Let's go ahead and go 10 towards the right and 10 facing the other way. So 1 set of 10 on each side. Now, what you can do to add a little bit more of a challenge is to use a band. So you're not providing too much resistance so that you actually have to work really hard to turn to the other side. But what you can do is have this band and hold on to the band as you rotate out and come back in. You're rotating out again and back in. All right, so stretch number 3 is going to be on your hands and on your knees, and it's called a child's pose stretch. What you're gonna do is go ahead and just shift your weight back and come on up. Shift your weight back and feel that good stretch in the back and by your hips. And you're gonna come back up. That's 2. We're gonna shoot for 2 sets of 10. What you can also do to add a bit more of a challenge to this one is go in different directions. So right now I'm just going back and forth. But you can also walk out to your left. I can't really do it because this table's not big enough. And then shift your weight back that way and feel the stretch on your right side. And we're just adding a little bit of side bending component to this exercise. And then shift your weight back. Okay, so that is stretch number 3. Now stretch number 4, you can also do in quadruped position. So we'll go back to our hands and knees again. And this time, this stretch is called thread the needle. So you're gonna go ahead and go in between your left knee and your left hand. Rotate in, and then rotate back out. In, and then back out. This one, we'll go for 10 on this side. And once you get to 10, we're gonna go ahead and switch. Go to the other side and rotate out. Rotate in and back out. So adding a bit of rotation to the exercise. Now, for those of you who like a bit more of a challenge, what you can do is add a couple components to it. So you can go into a semi-plank position as you're leaning towards the mat here, and you can add a push-up and then rotate in and back out, in and back out. You can add walking out to the right, and then going from there. This is going to engage your core. So now you're not only working on rotation, mobility, and stretching, but you're also working on stability of your trunk as well. So walk out to the left, same thing, in and back out. All right, the final stretch that we're gonna go over today is called knee to chest. So what you're gonna do is lay on your back again, and from there, you're gonna bring your knees towards your chest and back down. So your hip is going into flexion as you bring your knees towards your chest and back down. And you're gonna feel that good stretch in your lower back as you bring it up and back down. To challenge yourself a little bit more, you can go ahead and actively do this as opposed to letting the gravity just pull you in. Same thing, don't let your back arch. Instead, do the opposite by pressing your back towards the mat. Tuck your tailbone underneath you and engage your core. From there, you're gonna go ahead and bring your knees towards your chest. Now, the motion looks very similar, but you're gonna feel the difference when you actively engage your core and bring your knees towards your chest. What you can also do to make this a little harder is straighten your knees out. From there, you're gonna bring it in and back out, okay? So those are 5 mobility routines that you can use to loosen up your stiff back or to warm up before you do your exercises. It should help. I highly recommend these exercises, and you can actually build on these exercises like I showed you. So I hope you guys try this out at home. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.